listen to my speech. So, when you give to the poor, it helps them out, right? Amen? Amen?
Yes, amen.
And when you give to the poor, it helps them out.
Amen.
So, this is why you need to give to the poor. The poor doesn't have any money at all. They don't even have 1 penny. They're so poor. Yeah, 1 single penny. They're so poor. And if you just give 1 penny to the poor, it'll still help. And the poor people really need something to rely on. They really need money to buy food, clothes, a bed, a household, a shelter, all this stuff. And if you give to the poor, then they can take that money and they can use it and get them food and clothing. And when you give to St. Bonner and St. Jude, that helps them out with the children, the little children in the hospital. You give them those pennies and dimes and quarters, that helps them get a treatment and stay alive. That helps them stay alive when they get a treatment. They take those pennies and dimes and quarters and nickels and they use them to buy a treatment. And when they buy that treatment, they give it to the little girls and boys out there. They say, here, take this so you can stay alive and get rid of your leukemia. 2 days later, I'm alive. They're healthy and they're strong. So, you see how far along these little pennies can go? From just 1 penny? You see how far that can go to saving a person's life? And you're a missionary, you go to Africa, you tell that Christ and give money to help them get in church and all this stuff. And give to the poor and just stuff. So you just need to really think about for it a while and say, well, when the poor is poor, I need to give money to them so they can get food and clothing. And if I get to the hospital, they can get little kids treatments and give to them. And then, after that, they'll save their lives. That's what I'm trying to say today. That when you save a person's life from just 1 little penny, 1 penny is all you need to save a person's life. All you need. Now some people think, 1 penny? How are you going to get a treatment with 1 penny? 1 penny will help with something else. Or 1 penny will do something. It's not really going to get them a treatment, but it's going to get them food or something. So just think about it for a while and just say, well, I need to start considering myself and thinking about it and saying, well, I need to give to the poor. And if I give to the poor or LeBron, if I give to St. Jude, then they're going to get a treatment for them. And then they're going to give it to them. And then I can save a person's life. Isn't that amazing? You can save a person's life. Wouldn't you like to save a person's life?
Yes.
So give today. Give. And when God, and in the Bible, God says give. But it doesn't necessarily mean to the poor. And people say when you give to the poor, it doesn't mean nothing to God. Well, I don't care if it means nothing to say. Just give. Just give. No, you're not really giving to God. Just give. Give anyways. Even if you're giving to the meanest person in the world, give. Just care about somebody else, not all yourself. So if I take all these pennies and say, ooh, I'm going to take these and I'm just going to spend it on myself. I'm not going to even give to the poor. That's not a personality that you need to be thinking of. A personality that you need to be thinking of is, well, I need to give this money to St. Jude and St. LeBonner and other people on the streets. That's the personality you're supposed to have. But 78% of people in this world say, oh, I'm going to use this 5 pennies to just get my hair done. You don't need to do that. Give that 5 pennies to the poor so they can get their hair done. Just do anything to let the poor just engage with the poor and just give to the poor and they'll be very appreciative of that. Very appreciative of that. So just think about it for a while and say, now some people, I'm not going to force everybody to give. But some people say, nah, I'm not going to give. I'm not going to give. I might give 1 penny, but I'm not going to give. And some people say, yes, I will give. I'll think about that and I will give. But like I said, some people just don't want to give. Just like, who cares? Who cares about the poor? But that's how some people are. But that's how your personality was at first, before the speech. And you just need to think about it for a while and think about your decisions. It doesn't matter if you say no or yes. Just think about it for a while. I'm just going to give you some peace time to think about it and just say, no, I'm not going to give to the poor, or say, yes, I am going to give to the poor. I'm going to think about this. So think about it. Now, are you going to say no and not give to the poor on this side and say yes to give to the poor? Which one will you do?
I will give to the poor.
Great job. She just changed her personality because 2 or 1 years ago, give to the poor, give to the poor. I'm not going to give to the poor. She's changed her personality today. That saved a person's life. Well, I hope you understand this speech, and you probably heard nothing I said. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. I forgot to do the welcome to my channel, welcome back, but whatever. I didn't know I was gonna put it on YouTube then. But anyways, welcome to it. Okay. So make sure to subscribe and like below. Bye. Consider your decisions.